Good afternoon, everyone. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here when I am incredibly late in classic fashion. Will, Material Girl, Panda, Neutral, how are you guys doing today? Good to see you in chat. Aiden, thank you for being first over on YouTube. And Will, thank you for being first over on Twitch. It is great to see you guys, as always. What's up, Hemo? How are you doing? Oh, man. It's a rough start this morning. I don't know if it shows on my face. I spent a little bit longer growing a beard than I usually do. And then I switched to a different brand of blades this morning. My face did not like that. And I was already running late, so I wasn't going to, do the fancy schmancy, the ice thing. The Vertiger arrow, as Rasu calls it. What we do today, we are playing, Aiden, we're playing Splinter Cell, all right? We are finding the CIA UFO documents, all right? I don't know if you were able to see the thumbnail for this particular stream, but yeah, it's going to be a big revelation. Just you wait. We're going to start from the very beginning of the CIA mission, and you'll have an idea of where we go from there. All right, Neutral, how are you doing? You've been doing fine? Good to hear. That is great to hear. I'm glad you're doing well, Hemo, as well. Let me close these previews. Get my chat back up. Drop me in. Okay, so we actually streamed this 2 weeks ago. Excuse me. But we finished conveniently right at the beginning of the CIA mission. So we're going to start with that today. We did the police station in, where was it? Georgia, Defense Ministry, oil rig in Azerbaijan, and now we are in Virginia, Langley, at the CIA HQ. So let's go ahead and get that started. So we have to track down the mole in the CIA. Neutral the best. Neutral, you have a fan over on YouTube. Let's go. What's up, Forgot? How are you doing? Good to see you. Also, guys, I made some adjustments to my audio. Hopefully it's not getting too loud or too crazy. I mean, I'll test it out at the end of the stream and see how it sounded. But and computers are weird. They do all sorts of things without you asking them to do them. So, hours after the attack on the oil rig, Georgian President Nikolaevich launched a devastating wave of remote technology-based terrorist attacks as retaliation against the U.S. The only lead to Nikolaev's whereabouts is a mole thought to be operating out of the CIA. Oh, I thought I was like going into another galaxy for a second. Oh, love that sound. The OG sound and the night vision goggles. Love to see it. Alright, so here's the CIA. There's going to be a break in the ventilation system. Oh wow, he just did a tactical roll for no good reason. Love it. We have to use this window of opportunity, this timer down below to allow us to get into CIA HQ. So thankfully, I spent many minutes, I'm not going to say hours as a little kid, because it's a little embarrassing. Spent many minutes figuring out how to actually get into this location. And, well, this is the only way right here. It's not super obvious, but you gotta see, can I go around? Oh, I can actually. Cool. Open up this air vent, and boom, we're in. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. And now, the rules here, we can't have any casualties. We can't be detected at all by any of the members of the CIA. As Lambert said, we've lost existence privileges. I'm just going to climb over this fence. Whoops. I actually meant to crouch there. Made more noise. Thankfully, that guy was far enough away that he didn't hear me landing. Like a like a plank of wood just hitting the concrete. Okay, so we got to wait for this guy to pass. And then we got to time our movement through the light with the camera looking away up ahead. Since, one, I don't have a pistol, and two, the camera is bulletproof, so it wouldn't matter if I had a pistol anyway. Dude looked my direction for a second. That was kind of scary. So now that he's out of the way, we're going to wait for the camera to look to my left. And we go. Perfect. And then there's a guard at the very top of these stairs. I'm just going to position myself right here. As soon as he starts patrolling in the opposite direction, we make our next move. I've met, a few have met the creator badges in Roblox, if you didn't know. Wait, what do you mean? You've met... Oh, there's a badge for meeting the creator? Really? How did you accomplish that, Neutral? Alright, let's take this guy downstairs. Non-lethal takedowns only. Daddy's Max, yo, how's it going? Good to see you. How are you doing? Did you get your internet issues sort of sorted out? How's everything going on that end? Luck-based? Oh, that makes sense. Would require a fair amount of luck to meet a creator, I suppose. I don't know. If you've met multiple, they must be pretty good at finding these people. We got a data stick recovered. Let's see, what does it tell us? Okay, so first we have a map of the CIA level 1, which we don't really need. From Sharon Wentworth to Donald. I'm guessing the guy I just knocked out is Donald. Darling, I don't know how you can't be frightened. Let's at least wait until next week, until we know that nothing else is going to happen. I know this will make you mad, but you being with the agency just makes me more worried. It makes me, worry that the kids will be a better target for the terrorists. JD asked me this morning if the terrorist knew his auntie Virginia is a police officer. I don't know. I can't think straight. Why haven't you called me yet? Call soon. So, just for context, the U.S. just suffered a nationwide power outage as the result of a cyber attack by the Georgian president. So everyone is on edge right now. Also, keep in mind, this game came out in 2002, so right after 9/11, so the American military sentiment was very high at the time. You know, that was kind of the age where you got these really good military-style tactical shooters and what have you. And also, it coincided with the development of consoles like the original Xbox, the PlayStation 2, and I think at that time, gaming and development was very much sort of pioneering experience, especially in the console realm. So there's a lot of emphasis on making these cool new gaming machines. All right. We're going to wait for this guy on the phone to pass. I never understood why he has his silenced pistol. First, why does he have a silenced pistol? And two, why does he have it out? He hasn't detected us. No one's actually detected us so far or even been suspicious that anyone is here. So, yes, that's just something to do with the game itself. We're going to wait for those doors to close and get this guy to leave the doorway because it's not really practical to try to sneak past him with him just standing there. So what I'm going to do is actually throw this out into the open. And he's going to see it midair first, so I believe he starts walking over to me. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Let me just get to a darker section of this square area. I guess you could, what would you call this? A lobby? Hey, yeah, this is a lobby. And so now we're done with the first floor. Pretty easy. I do think it's kind of hilarious that a secret agent from the NSA can just casually use the elevator without concern that, you know, someone else might be using it or going up. So we're going to go downstairs. And there we go. No luck? Oh, well, I'm sure you'll figure it out. You'll find a device that suits your needs. After stream, can you help me with something on Steam? What would you need help with? Outrange. Their line of range is lower than most adults, SMH. What is outrange, neutral? I've never heard of that. Okay, this guy passes by. He enters the next room, and I don't think he ever leaves. You guys can see how I played this game way too much. Basically memorized everyone's pathway. And I played it as a kid, so I retained it even better than some of the games I played more recently. In fact, I've been playing a lot of Hitman off stream, and man, that game is tough. It's actually made this game easier in some ways because Hitman requires a decent amount of patience, whereas this game feels like you're moving at the speed of a jet by comparison.
It's not ideal, but it looks like we're covered.
I think I can go through this without waiting. Okay. So now we need to use our lockpick because this door is locked.
You're sure?
That guy is very absent-minded at the window. Can't see me at all. Trying to open this door. I do love the element of suspension of disbelief that has to happen when you play these stealth games because it's like none of these guys have any peripheral vision. It's pretty funny. So what do you need help with on Steam? Oh, hi. Alright, so I might have gotten a little overzealous with that. As soon as he turns around, we can just start trailing. Alright, perfect. So he's going to make a round all the way to the other side. It's kind of a horseshoe-shaped hallway. And then we're going to need to get a keypad combination in order to move on to the next area. It's a little tricky because there's a few guys holding down that area. I don't know if I can move here yet. I can. So I'm going to stay close to the window so the guy at the window doesn't spot me. And then while this dude uses the vending machine... Oh, nope, yep, he saw me. He's using the... Oh, he didn't use the vending machine. He was turning out, so I had very poor timing there. Oh, just in time. So now he's going to walk all the way back. This guy is going to walk back and forth. As soon as he turns around again, I'm going to run in, turn off the light switch, and that should give me a chance to knock him out.
Hello? Turn that back on.
Now, I hope he doesn't spot me here.
I think
Oh, yeah. Pretty sure he detected me there. No, surprisingly that it didn't, but still, I think we could get a cleaner run than that. Just wait for this guy to leave. It's hard to explain. Can I tell you on a call? Yeah, sure. That's fine. You can tell me on a call. No worries. I will do my best to be of assistance. Sometimes it can be hard with Steam or, well, anything internet related is hard because it's very dependent on everyone's individual setup.
Who did that?
What I meant to do was switch the light.
What the hell?
Alright, we're good. We're not good, apparently. I don't know how an alarm went. So there's some weird things sometimes where if a person so much as sees you, even if they don't... Sorry, that was a little risky. Even if they don't trigger an alarm, it still registers as an alarm being triggered, so it could be a little finicky and a little frustrating. So, as soon as this guy walks... I might have to deal with the janitor first, actually. In fact, let's do that. Okay. It's a non-issue.
Hey, there's somebody in here.
And that other guard is going to be gone for a while, so now we can take down this guy. Cool. And then the light can technically stay on. You know what? I'm going to take this guy in here and then turn off the light in here. Because if the bodies aren't hidden in darkness, the game will actually ding you. And it'll still count as them being detected, whether someone actually passed by them or not. Which is kind of annoying. Okay, enjoy. Go eat something. Let's open this up. Keypad. What's our code? 7687. All right. All right. That guy stays looking at the server rack to the left. This guy rotates around. If I'm not mistaken. Actually, I might need to just walk through the middle. But I'm going to let this maintenance worker make another round first, and then decide if that's the best play. Ooh, it's kind of scary. Actually, yeah. As soon as he turns towards me, I'm just going to go. I'm a big fan of taking out as few people as possible, even if they're non-lethal. I like to just sort of leave everyone on their rounds. Just saves us the extra trouble of, you know, having to hide bodies and things like that. And I feel like it's a cleaner approach in general. So our backup battery power room code is 110598. Okay. We are making pretty good progress here. I'm going to save. This part is a little tricky. I did complete it first try at one point, but I honestly don't remember what I did, to be quite honest. You can split jump past these guys, or you can sort of, yeah, see, I don't remember exactly what it was. Oh, he didn't detect that for some reason? Oh, see, and you can't knock anyone out. Otherwise, they will instantly hear it and detect you. Not sure why my split jump failed there, but let's try it again. Outrange means, I don't know. Ah, copy that. We're in the same boat then, because I don't know either. I guess the world will never know. The mystery. Oh, come on. Alright, let's get a little closer. Need to pick up the pace a little bit. Make sure I'm not so loud that they can hear me. Okay. There we go. This is a good spot for now. Oh, man. I still don't know what they're doing. Are they counting off the servers, or... What is this antiquated technology they're using? What? How does he see me? I wonder if it was the guy behind me that spotted me. You know what? I have a feeling we don't even have to split jump past the first guy. So we let them cross first. Okay, so he's going to come check this area here. And then as he turns around, I make my move.
5306
I'm just going to save there for convenience. And then this guy, on the other hand, I don't know if he actually ever leaves. He might, I don't remember. And I don't have a pistol to shoot out the light, so I have to just make this work. Oh, you know what? If he looks away for enough time and I can split jump to his spot. All right, he walks over here. This might be doable without knocking him out. Oh, he actually walks all the way over here. All right, but I can't stay there because it's too obvious. All right. So I've got to wait for this guy to step away again, and then I'm guessing because these racks aren't perfectly even. There we go. This is a good spot. And as soon as he walks all the way through, I can drop down and keep going, I think. I think we did it, chat. I don't want to speak too soon because he might hear me as I land. But I'm going to wait till he gets to his final point of calculations. And then I'll drop, like, right here. Oh. Oh.
I think I saw something.
Nope, you didn't see anything. Oh, man. That was close. But we made it work. We didn't have to knock anyone out. Love it. And this is great. We've got our SC-20K. I forget which modular rifle it's based on, but pretty cool piece of gear. I remember getting this for the first time as a kid and being like, oh my god, I've got the greatest gun in any game ever. Sam Fisher. You know, it's just a modified variant of a regular rifle.
Anybody who was hurt?
There's a med kit there, but I'm just going to bypass that because if we're going for a stealth run, we won't really need it anyway. That guy just walks away. Aerial splits up. Hey, what's up, Alex? Yeah, they are very overpowered. I mean, it's crazy how much gymnastics this guy can do. And, you know, it makes it easy to move forward. Now, this part always confuses me a little bit. I'm not sure which computer actually gives me the access code to move forward. If I go to my notes, the last thing we have is the backup battery power, which is the room we did our aerial splits through. So, I'll try this door first. Wait for this guy to turn away. Nothing on that. I'll go as soon as this guy walks again. As soon as he makes his second round, second turn. There we go. And we're sort of in the clear here. There we go. Data stick from that. What's our data? From wait, how many data sticks do we have? Oh, we have a whole bunch. I've been missing them. So this was the first one we read. From David to Jonathan. Mr. Sutton, where the hell did you manage to find those pics? That's the cleanest piece of intel I've seen in this corner of the world since forever. Regardless, our search for Blaustein and Madison's corpses isn't going anywhere fast. Well, we're 5 steps ahead of you, buddy. We're trying to work with the Georgian police. But it's like working with vampires at a blood drive. Sergeant Lord Tepens can lie faster than we can ask questions. I don't think we're ever going to see those. Okay, so I feel like this note right here is just a flex that the NSA is better at finding information than the CIA. It's like a competition. How long do you normally stream for? Usually 2 hours. So on a regular day when my schedule is properly fleshed out, it's from 11 to 1. But it's already almost 1 right now, so I'm probably going to go until 2-ish, most likely. All right. Tech services keypad installation. Oh, I see. These were from the notes that we got. I'll get that keypad installed on technical service rate door. Default code is 7. Okay, that's what we did earlier. This is also for the code. Man, this is so unsecured. Well, I guess they're sharing information on an internal network, so they don't imagine that it's going to be physically accessed by an intruder. So it makes sense, I guess. Hey mom, what time will you be home? Should I wait for dinner? Everything I'm seeing on television is scaring me and I'd rather not be alone in the house tonight. Will you be home? Less. Ah, man. I don't know why these little messages give me such a cozy feeling of simpler times. Everyone just wants to go home and watch the TV. Back before all the crazy streaming services. You just got your basic channels, the news, Nickelodeon, CBS, NBC, PBS. That was the one with all the cool. Oh, let's try this computer. Is this the one? Aha. The main server room code is 2019. Okay, so it is this computer for future reference. We just got to go to the L-shaped desk. Shaped kind of like my desk, IRL. Interesting. All right, we got to wait for that guard on the back right to turn around, which he's doing right now. And then as soon as this guy turns, I think I can just make a run for it. Well, actually, no. I have a better idea. So as soon as this guard turns back to this side, I'm going to go straight for the server. Because he actually doesn't look at it. Oh, surprisingly, he did look. So what did we say, 2019? No, he doesn't check all the way. Oh, this is not a ideal spot. Okay, let's get into darkness and save. I'm fine with them being suspicious. As long as they don't actually see me, we're good. I need to do chores. Right. What sort of chores do you have to do right now? You should play SCP Task Force and Police Raid Simulator. It's similar to Raid. Ooh, I would enjoy those games for sure. Speaking of which, I actually installed a major update for Ready or Not yesterday, and man, it's kind of broken the game a little bit. The graphical settings were very well optimized a few weeks ago, and now they're just kind of all over the place, which I'm a little sad about. I was contemplating streaming that game today instead of Splinter Cell, but after I did some testing last night, which is part of the reason I'm late, it's because I stayed up way too late doing things I shouldn't have. I was like, yeah, I'm going to wait until they fix it again, and then I'll consider streaming it again. So in the meantime, it is just not worth it. Okay, this guy's not looking. I think we can make our move here into the server. I don't know if there's any way to distract this guard. I think I just have to knock him out. I mean, there is that upper section, but he's kind of looking right at it. Well, you know what? As an experiment, I'm going to go through here and see if we can drop down without him noticing. Yeah? See how viable that actually is. But yeah, Neutral, I would be down to play games like that for sure. Uh-oh. Said the exact same voice line. Alright, as soon as... Well, actually, that kind of confirms our point, because both the guy patrolling and the guy who was crouched down spotted me. So... I'm going to put my back to the wall here. See if that makes a difference.
I think I saw something.
Nope, it sure doesn't. Well, it makes a difference insofar as that he gets off of his post, so that's kind of a good thing, I guess. Oh, yeah. That is not going to work. Though I do think we can actually drop on this side. Yeah, there's a rail opening right there. We just have to wait for the patrolling guard to pass, because he will technically look up here as he's going. So I need to stand all the way back. Do I have an optic cable? No, the only problem is I don't know if I'll actually be able to see from this angle. Yeah, no. And it's blinding. 1001, 1002, 1003. Okay, here we go. Wait for the door to close. You should be patrolling inside right now. Oops. Pressed the wrong button. I think I'm just gonna have to knock both these guys out. As soon as he approaches. Problem is the alarm is super close.
Are you okay? You're not supposed to be.
You know what? I think I have to place both of them in here because it's darker. It would be great if you could just access the central server by, you know, walking right up to it. But unfortunately, there's no sort of secret way to get to it. Because if you go there, this guy sees you. If you drop down here, wait. No, this guy would still see me if I went to the right side. So there's kind of no winning with this one. And if I were to knock him out only and I try to take him back over here, that's probably not going to go too well because my footsteps are super loud. And this guy will hear me too. So give him a nice cozy spot right back here. And take care of this terminal. I love how they make the server this grand central room with bright lights.
All right, Lambert. We're in. Good. Grim?
I'm inside. Just
What's the game you played most recently, Neutral, on Roblox? What have you been up to lately?
Authorities PC is your new objective, Fisher. I'll upload the details to your OpSat.
Also, speaking of games, PCs, technology, I recently fell down the rabbit hole of exploring Linux. I got a video recommended on my YouTube homepage, and you know it was over after that. And I started watching every video you could. I think the thing that kind of got me into thinking about Linux was the fact that support for Windows 10 is going to be ended after 2025. October 2025, so I thought, well, do I really want to switch to Windows 11, or is there a better alternative I can consider? So that was kind of the basis for my decision making. Let's go through here. As soon as this guy starts crossing.
Come out here where I can see you.
Uh-oh. He stopped. He stopped short. Oh, I got so lucky there. Okay, now we just gotta wait for this other patrolling guard. And as soon as this guy goes back to his post, we'll make a move down this left-hand hallway. Alright, where are you going, dude? This carpet is pretty soft, so you can get away with running a little bit faster than usual because it doesn't make as much sound. All right, I know if we go into the women's restroom, there is a med kit we can take, but again, we don't need that. We are doing a full stealth run, so not necessary. What was the point of that announcement? Are we safe here? And there is really no way to sneak past this guy without using one of our gadgets. So we're going to opt for... We have more sticky shockers than ring airfoil rounds, so I'm going to go with that. And we don't really have any diversionary tools. Well, we have a sticky camera. Let's see how that works. Does it make a noise? No, it doesn't. Okay, well, sticky shocker it is. Oh, what? That missed? Aim to the right side of the doorway. There we go. And there are metal detectors there, so we have to be conscientious about walking through this room. Is there another light switch back here? I might turn this one back on just so the other guard doesn't become suspicious, and I'll shoot this one out because no one actually passes it. Oh, that's right, I don't have a pistol. Let's turn this on in case he walks by and is like, why are the lights out? It's how guards tend to be in this game. Then we've got a bunch of cameras here. And they're turning at the same angle, so I guess we can just go. I always like to go before the next guard shows up. He makes it kind of annoying. Unless he arrives before this guy turns around. Okay, now we're good.
Please note, there is no longer a smoking section in the cafeteria. All smoking is restricted to designated smoking terraces on the 5th floor.
What is our code here? I don't even remember finding this. I don't know what it's from. I think idea about how to play with us Roblox. What do you mean by that, Hemo? What is your idea? Recently, I've been playing the Battle Bricks and War Tycoon Tower Defense X beta pressure noobs in combat games. I'm going to visit Dreamcore games while you're playing. Oh, that's a great idea. Let me know if you find any good ones because, you know, those are the ones I like to play for sure. All right. 110700. Uh-oh. Oh, that's the camera behind us. Okay.
Well, tell Clarence I'm gonna have his ass and his badge for this. Because I'm looking at agency photographs of Red Bear on TV. Find out what agency media the press has. Anything they haven't shown yet, get back before they do.
I'll show you, but I need to play with you. What game would we be playing, Hemo? What's it called? What's up, Levi? How are you? Do you prefer Levi or Daddy's Max? I just feel like it's such a strange name. I mean, it's not strange. I get what it means, but it just feels weird to say. Okay, I think we can make a move here. And now we are in the weapons testing facility. And we've got some useless items like a flare. And will this give us a data stick? Sure does. What does it say? Agent Togger. The turret was retrieved on a westbound road leading out of Tbilisi 2 days ago. The identity of the drivers is still to be determined. Apparently you were right. The turret is sensitive to both heat and motion. We're having trouble identifying the software, but there is definitely a very effective IFF recognition system at work in this thing. Anyone not programmed as a friendly will be fired upon if in range. Disabling the IFF system simply makes it fire on anyone, friendly or not. A week ago, I wouldn't have believed anything this advanced would exist anywhere close to that region. A dangerous time to be underestimating our enemies. I do think it's kind of crazy that you would set up a turret that fires at anyone it doesn't recognize. I mean, I suppose that would work as a perimeter defense for a base that is actively under attack. But by the same token, like, you have no idea if it would be... Like, you could have friendly forces migrating from a different area and it would attack them. You might have civilians. Like, there's so many things that could go wrong. It may not properly detect who's on the right side. And the fact that this whole thing is run... It's an LMG with a phone taped to the side, like a homemade C4 device. And then it has a camcorder on top. So strange. I don't know how that would actually work. Alright, I'm just going to deactivate it because it's a hazard. So if I disabled the IFF, basically it would go from shooting at me to shooting at me and the CIA operatives, which we don't want because we're supposed to have no casualties on this mission anyway. Alright, our door's locked. Let's use our lockpick. Actually, you just reminded me. I want to test something out real quick in case we get another ad. So if I go to my... Whoops, that's the wrong thing. My ad warning. No, it does not work. That's unfortunate. It is worth a try. It's very buggy for some reason. Back to our chat. Thank you for reminding me about that. Breeze, Gomhoro, Evenil, Hessium, Sun, Moon, and Star. To these I bid adieu. I'm not sure if those games are locked or not. How do you know if a game is locked? Listen, my friend, new game, but when to do something for you? Well, if you're talking about Roblox games specifically, Hemo, I will be doing another one on Friday. Assuming my schedule does not drastically change, which, by the way, thank you for reminding me of that, Hemo. Starting next month, I'm going to have to make a small adjustment to my schedule because I might be teaching every day during the time I typically stream. So I'll let you know what those changes look like. But for now, everything's going to stay the same unless I have to reschedule. But for August, it may be a little different. I'll keep you in mind. Or I'll keep you in the know. I said that. Whoa, character's spazzing out. Okay, we're actually very close to the UFO section. Excited to show this to you guys. Man, this has got to be hard on the knees. Crouching everywhere constantly. Okay. Let's go this way. You can tell games are locked by looking at play button. If it's right arrow on the button, then it's not. If it's locked, it'll have a... Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's pretty straightforward. There's something in here that I checked before, like an Easter egg, but I can't remember what it was. Okay, so Doherty, that's our target right there in his office. So we're going to hack his computer real quick, see what he's got going on there. See if he was intentionally a mole or if there was an accidental leak of some kind. Oh, he's going this way. See where this guy goes. Just playing Ring Around the Rosie, aren't we? You know what? Out of curiosity, I want to check the other computer too. Turn this off just for safety.
Great work, Fisher. How are we doing, Grim?
Working on it. Very clever back door. Looks like Philip Nass's work. Bouncing to a server. Circle
See if we can use our...
Black hell, somebody spotted me. I shut down.
We'll call back.
That's crazy. So she just pinged the location
We'll worry about
of where the attack came from in the US, and they instantly realized that she was there.
details on your offset.
I wonder if that's realistic. Alright, we've got more data. What, more data? Wow, I don't know if I've ever actually looked at these computers here. Jonathan Sutton, attached you will find 2 images captured from the security system at the 4th Precinct Police Station in Tbilisi, Georgia. These images show the corpses of Agent William Robert Blaustein and Agent Alice Madison, dated October 16, 2004. Use this information at your discretion, then destroy this message and do not attempt to trace it. Oh, David Tan... I'm trying to... I don't remember this guy. Oh, this... Oh, yeah, this is the guy who was in the fire, I think. This was the contact. I don't remember. Respond and destroy 2, Mr. Sutton. Sorry. Okay, this is from the same guy. Sorry it took me so long to respond. I'm having some digital signature trouble on this end, probably unavoidable with the step up in encryption protocols. I bet $1 to a dime Thomas Gergenze was... No, never mind. That's a different person. Was in the warehouse fire, which would mean, surprise, surprise, we'll never see that corpse. He could possibly have been one of the 6 nameless drunks arrested October 16th. I remember seeing those guys, especially considering that only 4 were released the next morning. No attempt was made to even account for the other 2, but my bet is on the warehouse fire. Well, that would be correct, considering I was actually there in person. Okay, so now back to trailing Doherty. I don't think we have any guys patrolling this hallway, do we? Let's save that. Make our next move. Now, this hallway is a little tricky because we've got a bulletproof camera right over a guard, so shooting it would be out of the question anyway. And it's a pretty well-lit hallway, so we can't exactly move through it. But if we detour through this presentation room and we go to the second row, we can avoid that light source and just go around all these guys. Now, I don't remember if you can actually disable any of this electronic equipment. I don't think you can. Okay. You know what? If I stay right here, am I hidden? I mean, I suppose I could just knock this guy out. I mean, might as well. They don't walk over this way, so... That was just very, very poorly timed. Alright, we should be good here.
Approximately 10 p.m. on the 28th of October, effectively wiped out our chances of tracing the attack digitally. However, we do know how they gained access.
I knew he was going to hear that. What if we just do a normal knockout? What if I don't grab him or anything like that? Oh, that works just fine. But I am going to move him a little bit closer to the wall.
Access codes. The only parties who have these codes are hospital directors and us. If these
Right
codes
here.
came from CIA files, then excuse me. Yeah? Yeah, I'm telling them about it now. Hold on a sec.
Oops, that did not work.
If you guys want to take a break.
Brain is soup. Send help. What's going on, Panda? What's the issue so we can find the solution today?
But it was close. I mean, she says she saw bodies.
Hey, careful with your coffee.
So now my whole family's spooked. My wife doesn't want to send the kids to school tomorrow.
You spilled your coffee.
Christ. In fact, I'm supposed to call her. I gotta run.
All right, I'm going for
Information overload? What sort of information? Are you in a meeting right now where they're giving you a bunch of
Somebody's gonna have to clean that up.
guidelines and protocols and data and all those sorts of things? Realm of Day, Project Somnia, Something Somewhere. Ooh, are these good ones, Neutral? Look at him. He's washing his hands. He's plotting like he's a fly landing on a piece of toast, like a supervillain. Stay near this wall. These guys are too busy watching TV. Actually, they're not watching TV. They're what the? There's a TV right there with the news, and they're staring at the vending machines. Oh, they must really want those snacks. All right. This guy, he inputs a key code, which technically is in this room. I could get it from here if I absolutely needed it. But let's say, like, I totally screwed up. I don't make it into this room. I mean, it's so easy to just follow up behind him. Let's say I just didn't make it. Okay. Wow, this door really stays open forever. Seriously? It's that easy? Okay. I guess I don't have to use the keypad. Oh, never mind. It doesn't let you use it anyway. Oh no! Did I screw up? Is it over? Is there no hope for Sam Fisher? Well, I guess we are going to have to opt for going into this room. Unless we already have the code in our notes, which I don't think we do. No, we don't. So we're going to have to enter this room. Look at these guys. So absent-minded. Crazy. Alright, so now if we look at our notes, information retrieval service door code is 0614. Zero 0614. Yes, these are good ones. Oh, excellent. This game, basically FNF Remix. Hemo, what is that? FNF Remix. Last 3 to 4 weeks have just been so busy at work, and I have literally nothing left at the end of the day. And by Friday, I struggle to get through the day. I have started to twitch again. Well, if you have time, Panda, maybe we can chat on the phone afterwards. All I can say, just right off the bat, is, you know, if things used to be easier before and they're harder now, then it's temporary, right? It was temporary before, it's temporary now. And you will get through this, just like you've gotten through everything else. I still think, based on all that you've told me, having difficult leadership, or toxic leadership to be more apt, is far worse than having a hard day of work. There's things that we can do to handle that, but sometimes it's impossible to overcome personality. But in any regard, it doesn't matter, because it's temporary at the end of the day, and if you need to talk on the phone, we can talk on the phone. That works too. My friend, that is a swear, another joke, right? I'm not sure I follow, Hemo. I don't know if I fully understand. Okay, so this is the moment you guys have all been waiting for, right? This is the room. I swear I'm having amnesia. I've done this so many times. We go over to the keypad, and obviously we don't know the code. Whoops, wrong button. If I go to my latest data stick, this was just for accessing this room we entered with Doherty, and conveniently the code to this room is actually right here. So if I go back to the keypad, I check my data stick, it's all scrambled, but the code is just plain and clear in the text. 020781. I guess they assume that we're not smart enough to figure this out as gamers. 02081. Wait. Okay, I guess we aren't smart enough as gamers, because I already forgot the code. 020781. That's what I missed. 020781. Boom. And we're in. Okay, let's see what the CIA has been hiding. Are the aliens in here? Where are the aliens? If you look at the sign on the outside, it says, if I open this door, it says UFO Sightings Office. Why do you need an office specifically dedicated to UFO sightings? I mean, are all of these File cabinets? Sightings? How come I can't get to them? How come I can't see anything? Also, we do get a sticky shocker, which is nice. Or a couple sticky shockers. Oh, I'm carrying too many. Well, that's a good problem to have. We've got a sticky camera. Did I actually pick it up? Yeah, another sticky camera. Boom. I'll be honest, I've never had a good use for sticky cameras. Like, I don't know what the use cases are, to be quite honest. In fact, I don't know if there's even a key to re-access them after you've already fired them, which I'm going to check real quick. Actions, fire, use, equip, R, jump, interaction, reload. Quick inventory, mouse. Nope, none of this stuff really sort of narrows it down for me. Though I probably could do to lower my sensitivity a little bit. The single scarlet poppy in a field of stars, late July, midsummer. Star, moon, and heart. To those I shall descend. This sounds like beautiful poetry. What does Jascal have to say about this? Exploring the beauty of a lone poppy in a starlit field in late July. Let's journey together under the starry skies and embrace the magic of midsummer nights. Oh, I love the choice in emojis. The flower, stars, moon, and a little red heart. Nice. I feel like that's a Jascal themed color scheme for sure. You have good taste, my friend. All right. Let's save. We found all the information we can about the UFOs for now. And we're going to get back to completing our objective, which is nabbing this guy.
Junior Wilkes is in position for extraction.
Do I have to...
Special Agent Baxter, an interrogation
No, I don't. I don't have to keep him
got a disappearance
conscious.
truck parked in the back.
So, you know what? Let's just do this. Uh-oh. Sticky shocker.
I found a man unconscious.
What? It didn't select. There we go. Move him over here. Into the dark. And this is going to be a little bit of a pain because we got to drag this guy halfway across the country to get him out of here. It seems. Utopia of Unconscious. Yumi Nikki a robot. I've heard of that one before. Why does that name sound familiar? Neutral. Yumi Nikki. I'll show you. This game is basically FNF Remix. Let me show you this song, My Friend That Game. It is easy. Come play with me on Roblox. Don't worry. I'm sure that's easy for sure. Well, like I said, when I stream Roblox on Friday, you can tell me all about it. You could show it to me. I'd be more than happy to play it, Emo. Well, to be fair, there's a whole bunch of games I gotta play still before I get to that one. But, you know. I appreciate the suggestion, nevertheless.
Some CIA security dick is chatting up Junior Wilkes and Baxter.
How are they spotted?
Alright.
Hide it. NSA presence on Langley is completely legit.
The only problem is me and Doherty.
Right. A SIG ninja with an unconscious bureaucrat on his shoulder is less than copacetic, so don't let him see you.
I can understand why they have you sneaking into the CIA now, because trying to explain this or trying to go through the normal legal channels to prosecute this guy might be a bit of a challenge. So. Oh, I was going to drop on this guy's head, but I can't yet because this patrolling guard is over here. Oh my god, that's so goofy. I just downed him with a parkour roll. Stick him right here for now. And then we Gotta find an angle on this patrolling guard. Oh, I did not even see him go by. Ooh, I'm shocked we actually got that instant knockout. I thought he was at least going to be stunned. Alright, we don't have to worry so much about hiding these guys because we're so close to the end of the mission that it shouldn't ding us if we just leave them where they are. I'm just going to go back, retrieve Doherty, get closer to our objective, and then prep for the next sort of area. Some of these games are very frustrating to get badges or explore deeper worlds. Why are they so frustrating, Neutral? Jeep Zone, Hikikomori, Realm of Vision. These are all Dreamcore games. How did you search for them? Did you just type in Dreamcore, or do they get recommended to you based on prior games that you've played? I'm very curious as to how this works. Oh, that's not as clean as I would like it, so I'm gonna redo that. Oh, come on. I guess on the metal stairway, it's very easy for them to hear you. I'm not even gonna try for that shot. It's gonna be way too easy to detect. There's one more over here that we can use a sticky shocker for. Perfect. Now we just have one left to deal with. I'm going to take care of him before we go back and grab Doherty, just so that we can get all of the hostiles out of the way. I have a website that lists Yume Nikki fan games, Dreamcore games on... Oh. What is that name from? Yume Nikki. Never heard of that.
You mean you actually deal with humans?
Oh, let's listen to what these guys have to say.
Awesome. So,
Awesome.
I don't understand the question. You know, what kind of drugs do you use? I'm clean.
I think he means for interrogations, for getting people to talk.
Right. I like barbiturates. There's no such thing as
Barbiturates.
truth serum, but barbiturates are pretty good.
What, like reds, blues? What's that stuff? Pinto something?
Pentobarbital? That's a good one. Of course, people don't reveal anything useful.
I love how this does not arouse any suspicion that an NSA truck is just hanging out in a CIA back alley.
Then they'll give you everything because they think you've already got it.
Oh, man, that's really creepy.
Yeah.
Alright, enough of this.
You doing all right? Thank God, I thought he would never go away.
Friend,
That's the man. Where's Doherty?
You still have to get him.
we need to move quick.
Lambert's freaking out over this Kalinitech thing.
I'll get him.
We're not going anywhere until you give me Doherty.
Alright, so we gotta go back up and find Doherty. Drop me in. Ether, deep dormancy, sun, moon, and Star Knocking on Heaven's Gate. My gosh, these almost sound like cult games. The Heaven's Gate one for sure. All right, what did I do with him? Here he is. Jascal, can you stop talking to me? I'm here to engage with all viewers, but I respect your boundaries. Feel free to just enjoy the stream. This fool loves... Oh, I do. I love Splinter Cell. It is, without a doubt, one of my all-time favorite games. Just the best. The greatest thing ever. Quite possibly the foundation of all good... Okay, maybe that's a stretch, but yes, I do absolutely love Splinter Cell. It's just a reminder of a simpler time. I always like to say that, you know, we may never experience the invention of time machines, either in our lifetime or because it's scientifically impossible for them to exist. But games are the closest thing we will ever get to a time machine because it encapsulates all of the sound effects, the music, the themes, the vibes at the time, the energy, and you actually get to experience it with most of your senses, right? Which I think is pretty remarkable. It's interactive. You know, you could watch an old movie and get a similar experience, I suppose, but you actually get to be in the game, which I think is really cool.
We're not going anywhere until you give me Dory.
All right, well, there he is.
No.
She's fine. The blackout spooked her, but she's completely all right. Don't get too emotional. Let's get out of here.
Thanks, Wilkes.
I actually recommended a... Really, Panda? I have to go check it out. Which game did you pick, and why did you pick it? All right, we did it. We got through the CIA. Down for co-op. Are there any good co-op horror games out right now? The last one I've played has probably been Phasmophobia, but that's been a while at this point. I love that you told Jascal to stop talking to you and then immediately responded to you. Oh, man. What did he even say? Sounds terrifyingly fun. Let's brave the eerie world of co-op horror games together. Who's ready for some jump scares and heart-pounding moments? You know what the problem is, Will? Someone needs to change his... This Jascal has been the same for like 2 months. It just... You know? He hasn't changed. It's called Find the Panda. No, I don't think that's an offense because Panda actually saw that game in the list and highlighted it because she's like, oh, that game looks interesting. We should play Forewarned. Yes, we just have, you know, everyone has to buy Forewarned is the only thing. Give me points then? I don't know if I can give points. If this were like Stream Elements loyalty points, I could definitely do that, but I don't think I can with actual channel points. I'll change him for sure. I can ask Stevie up to... Yeah, absolutely. I will dethrone you and make you a peasant beggar. Good luck with that. I'll still be here grinding while you're chasing shadows. Hashtag streamer life. Hashtag bring it on. Oh my god. There are some low budget ones. Content warning was pretty fun. How many people can play content warning? Oh, thank God. The commands are working. Oh my gosh. I was so worried. I never know sometimes what is functioning with my stream and what isn't. So I'm glad things seem to be going okay. Thanks for sharing, but let's try to keep it classy in the chat. Any other questions or comments you want to share with us? Immediately asks after chastising you. Mong for me. We're taking a quick... Oh my goodness. Well, the upside of having stream elements in the chat again is I know when there are ads playing. But also, I don't know why it's not just using whatchamacallit, Jascal to say that. So neutral. I think the timing between when Will is adding him and when you are is there's like a quick timeout between. There's like a 5-second timeout. So I think it's just try it again and it might work. Thanks for the opinion. I appreciate all opinions. So guys, keep in mind too that Jascal is not just like, you know, you can have a conversation with him, but he's also really smart. Like you can ask him questions. You know, if you ask him, if you tried to give him a complex sort of like name every country that meets a specific requirement that you ask, he can probably list it for you. Peace be with you, my friend. Let's spread good vibes. I love that. Clearly, Jazgal has no idea what that means. The Moab is a GBU 43B massive ordnance air blast bomb, nicknamed the mother of all. I told you. I told you. I'm on ad 3 of 4. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll wait for the ads to stop. I'll wait for the ads to stop. In fact, I'll read this and then I'll continue. Interrogation of Mitchell Doherty reveals a compulsive disorder that moved him to hoard data on an insecure computer, thereby allowing an intelligence leak. Grimm's daughter traces the leak of the nearby offices of Klinitech. During the process, her intrusion is detected, necessitating an emergency infiltration of Klinitech. Yeah, the reason it's an emergency is because them realizing that the NSA is onto their business means that they're going to try to destroy all of their data, all of their servers, and cover up any evidence. So we got to get in there ASAP to make sure we retrieve whatever we can before it's all lost. Why? Oh, thank you, Material Girl. Why do I don't actually? It's quite the opposite, Will. I don't hate you. The reason you're getting so many ads is because if it were set up in any other way, if I decided to reduce the ads, or if I decided to, which I don't think it even lets me anymore, I can like change their positioning, but I have to meet a minimum requirement number of ads. If I try to change their positioning, then we get pre-roll ads, which means that anyone who starts watching the stream before they even hear me say a word has to watch 2, 3, 4 ads, which by that point, it's like you're not even invested. You don't know what's going on yet, so you might as well click off of the stream, right? Whereas if they appear during the stream, at least you know that if you're having a conversation, you can continue that. But when people get ads at the very beginning, like when they first click on the live feed or whatever, it's more likely that they're just going to click off. So that's the reason ads are set up in the way that they are. Twitch requires you. I think there used to be a point in time where you could just disable ads completely. But that is not the case anymore, unfortunately. Oh, okay. So we want another personality. Okay, great. Let me skip this cinematic first. Recover the encryption key. Russian mercenaries have begun to destroy evidence of Georgian activities at Klinitech, as we said. Before her detection in the network, Grimm's daughter discovered that a technician named Ivan is hiding in the building. Ivan possesses an encryption key that could help Third Echelon find Nicholas. I don't know why this technician is specifically important, considering that there are a whole bunch that are in there, but whatever. Just gives us a simple objective, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and change Jascal's personality. Thank you for that redemption, Panda. Let me open Streamer Bot here. Pull us out. Okay, we go to our actions. Let's see if I remember how to do this. It's been so long. We're going to set argument behavior. And right now, the entire prompt, listen, Will, this is the entire prompt for his current personality. You are a live streamer. That's it. That's all it is. You are a live streamer. So we're going to change that right now. Oh, whoops. I can't scroll up. You are quick-witted. Let me just copy this. Actually, what am I doing? I can just do that. Control copy. I can't bully Jascal with that personality. He's too wholesome. Dude, I don't know. Actually, you were there, Will, the very first time we changed its personality. Or like set it up. I still have a template for it too. He was so mean. So mean. I tried to make him a little sarcastic and he was just super rude. Like always insulting people. It's crazy. Actually, stirring up trouble in the chat. So thankfully we've learned since then. And he's not so bad, but we're always looking to refine the personality a little bit more and more. So let's change this. You are quick-witted, charming, and effortlessly clever. You navigate conversations with sharp humor and keen insight. Always ready with a smart remark or a clever solution, your presence adds a spark of intelligence and a dash of fun to any situation. Okay, pretty good. See how that goes. So I'm going to hit OK. Save that. And Jascal is now changed. So let's see how good that is. What is SFS? Armor-piercing, discarding, sabot fin stabilized. A type of anti-tank ammunition that uses a sabot to stabilize and penetrate armor. Neutral, what is this deep knowledge and interest you have in military tech? Where does this come from? If you were to be squished by a shoe, what shoe would you prefer? I'd prefer a comfy slipper to be squished by. At least it would be cozy way to go. Hashtag weird question. Hashtag oddly specific. Okay, for whatever reason, I can't figure out how to prevent him from saying hashtags all the time. I don't know why. That's just his deal. He is always saying hashtags for some strange reason. I'd invite Mean Jascal to my chat. Oh, that's very, very kind of you. Maybe at some point, Material Girl, we can do... In fact, let me find it real quick. I'll just very quickly show you guys what the OG template was for Jascal. So I saved it on a document in case I ever wanted to go back to it. So it's this behavior document. Please wait for a print. No, I don't want a printer. Okay. So, default sarcastic, act as an assistant to Twitch streamer Rome. You respond to viewer prompts. You are sarcastic, melancholic, and silly jester. Okay, it was actually pretty simple, but he was kind of brutal, if I'm being quite honest. So, you know, we can always try that again at some point in the future. Between a JTLV and MRAP. Is versatile for various missions. MRAP offers superior protection against mind blasts. Depends on the mission. Safety or... I love how Jascal's suddenly a military expert. I'm so proud. Yacht Club Jascal. Oh my god. Okay. Material Girl, it was the worst. So... Will redeemed this personality. I mean, it was kind of perfect, actually, where every single statement was prefaced with, you know, man, I'm just trying to go with the vibe. Like, I live on my yacht, but the struggle is real. He was kind of like, who's that guy? He was like Tony P, but the mean version. He's the mirror personality. It was pretty funny. What are your thoughts on the 11th regeneration of the Doctor? The 11th Doctor, a bow tie wearing, fez-loving madman with a box, a whirlwind of quirky charm, and timey-wimey adventures, Geronimo. Did he even get the reference? He really had his... Oh, no. Okay, sorry, not Tony P. The other guy. I can't remember his name. Time to embrace the adventure with a touch of French flair. On you, there's the French like acronym in the chat. Oh my gosh. A city with layers of history where past and present. Okay, guy, chat. Here's a goal. Here's a goal. If my channel gets large enough that Jascal understands based on, you know, collecting data online who I am and can independently make that inference without, you know, me prompting him. That's where we want to get to, okay? If we want a bar to reach, it's how well can he independently figure out what this channel is. All right, here we go. Here we go. Drop me in. He understand my question perfectly. Oh, that's great. The problem is I didn't understand it, so he actually knows more than I do. He needs to tone it down. He needs to get punched. He's a little too French right now. At St. Jascal, Will's being mean. Can you roast him, please? Sure thing. Will's attitude is like a slinky. It's not really good for anything, but it's fun to push him down the stairs. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That might be the... Man, you're on a roll today. You got a good one. Jascal, like, you can't quite tell, but he's actually, he's got a smug expression on his face. Oh my gosh, dude. You need to chill, man. You're getting crazy with these comebacks. All right, so we got to infiltrate Clinitech, access the fire emergency system, and then find Ivan before the Russian mafiosos kill him. Okay, cool. So we'll just get started with that. I'm going to turn up the volume just a little bit. Try to keep them about on par with each other. There we go. Oh wait, no. I can't change it because it might actually break the game. The audio virtualization that has to be done, and it's complicated.
Killing their own men.
It's all evidence. Let's pray you find them first. Details on your OPSAT.
Okay, so 2 guards are gonna come downstairs here. Pretty easy to get by. I think only one of them we actually have to take out. I would, but I don't want to be accused of starting a fire hazard. Oh my god. That's embarrassing. Opinion on GTR and Supra. Be brutally honest. He loves me. Well, how come the timing is so bad that neutral's messages never gets... Well, they're not never selected, but it's like in between. I think it's like a 5-second cooldown, and that's not something that I set either. That's just how it has to be, because otherwise, if there's no safeguards in place, he just responds to himself. I remember the first time I set him up, there was no character limit, and he always responded to himself. So he would write an essay of like 500 words and then respond to that essay and then respond to it endlessly until I like had to shut him down. And then we managed to get it to where he's kind of functioning like kind of a person. All right, we gotta wait for this guy to walk by. Can I put my back to this truck? Can I back it up? Look back at it? I mean, I can kind of look back at it. It's not really looking back. That's just mildly looking to the left. All right, which guy actually walks over here? I'm a little confused about. Unless it's this one. And he just stops there? No, he keeps going. If I go this way. There's no soda cans here, are there? There's no alarms to deal with either, so that's kind of good. And I am actually going to grab a med kit because if I remember correctly, there are some forced combat sections here where you have to get into a gunfight, so I'm going to be prepared for that. I'm not even going to hide the bodies either because I'm pretty sure there's no alarms. How much debt do you have? I have a debt of gratitude for all the wonderful people in my life. That's pretty good, actually. I'm going to have to keep that one in my notebook. How bad a reputation can make someone grow. I don't understand how that strategy works. A bad reputation can be a wake-up call prompting self-reflection and growth. It challenges one to improve, change perceptions, and ultimately become a better version of what's... Hey, I like that. Keep that up, man. Advice on how to flirt. Flirting 101. Be confident, smile, ask engaging questions, and show genuine interest. Remember, humor is key. Make them laugh. I mean, that's partially true. Humor is pretty OP. Pandas or cats? Why choose when you can have both? Pandas for the colors, cat. Oh my god. Jascal is in love with Panda. It's crazy. I'm so invested in this Jascal conversation now.
He told me to think of them as sheep. He says we are seeing the flock.
Oh my god. Their leader told the men to think of the people that they're taking out right now as sheep. That's crazy. That's pretty psycho, actually. Oh, crap. I wonder if I can... No, there's no soda can, so I can't. I'm gonna save when I get to the stairs so I don't have to redo this. It's so early in the mission anyway, it doesn't really matter. I can just restart if needed. Bite the hand that feeds you. Only if it's offering stale cookies and bad advice. Otherwise, I'll stick to nibbling at the buffet of life. Oh, man. I feel like he's a little bit better fleshed out now. Like, he's not mean, but he actually stands up for himself other than, you know, listening to every chat message and going, oh, that's not appropriate. You can't say that. Oh, come on. You know what? I think I need to grab the bottle. No, we knock him out, grab the bottle. And there's a bottle closer. It's on top of the yellow car right here. Oh, what? What? That's insane. You guys see that he barely saw me out of his peripheral vision?
You have blood on your shoes. So I do. This is terrible work. You're taking down directly from Gringo. Yes. If I didn't fear him,
Let's try that again.
I'd be long gone. Hey,
What is that?
The problem is I need to be able to see these guys without getting spotted. Is he just gonna stand there? Oh wow, we actually did it. There we go. Woo! He's a little spicy, but not rude. Yes, yes. A gourmet salsa? I bring the flavor to any... What is Hornet salsa supposed to taste like? Sweet and spicy with a single flavor. It's like a party in your mouth with a hint of danger. Ooh, we're rhyming too? I do. Sneaking around in the shadows with Sam Fisher is always a good time, but I prefer to keep my spying skills sharp and real. Okay, Jaska, I don't know. What? Are you talking about spying on me? Jaska, are you? I need to have a talk with you. Dude, you can't say that on stream. You can't say that on stream. Look, alright, we're just gonna pretend that never happened, okay? Don't say that again, alright? No, I'm telling you right now that you can't say that while I'm live. Okay. Okay, fine. What? What do you mean by... No, of course I clear my internet history. Like, what? Oh, right. Yeah, because you've been spying on me. Duh. Go figure. Alright, whatever, dude. It's just keep it cool, okay? Alright, we're all good. You just messed around. You didn't mean anything by it. Great, and that's been clipped too. It's fantastic. Let's just climb down here. Pretend like the last 30 seconds never happened. Except now they've been immortalized, technically.
Are you sure he's dead?
Come on.
I was over here
Ring.
hyping Jaskal up, and now I instantly regretted it.
The key?
Yes, the encryption key.
I've got it. It's destroyed. Let's move on.
Alright, we kind of have to take this guy out because he actually has a satchel. Oh, crap. Oh, no, I saved back. Oh, well, that's fine. It's not a big deal.
I didn't hear him like the Reaper. I'd be long gone.
He told me to think of them as sheep. He says we are feeling the flock.
Oh, I almost jumped off the ledge. I was so scared. Hey, drive safely, Panda. Can you play Metro 2033? I've actually... I played one Metro game. I don't remember what it was back in the day. How many Metro games are there, actually? Thank you for the lurk, Panda.
Are you sure he's dead?
Come on. You can see his brain. Of course he's dead.
What about his encryption key?
The key?
Yes, the
You know what?
encryption key.
I've got it. It's destroyed.
I don't know why I'm so adamant about going non-lethal. These are the bad guys. They're taking out the civilians, so might as well drop them, right? The first two guys got lucky. The rest of them, maybe not so much. If it's convenient to knock them out, then I will. If not, might reconsider it. 97531. So we have to use this because, again, metal detectors are going to prevent us from actually making any forward progress here. But before we actually continue with the mission, it's time to play some basketball. You guys thought that I only played it in Phasmophobia? Well, play it in Splinter Cell too. Oh, come on. Oops. Oh, what? It just landed on top. Do Splinter Cell games have a modified version of it, fan-made? I'm actually not sure. That's a great question, Neutral, because I would be all over those playing them. Oh, we did it. We made one so far. I guess the game expects me to get into lots of gunfights because it's already given me ammo early. I don't know if I can get that object down now from there. Let's go. We figured out the science. I also love that the basketball makes like a gun sound almost. Whoops. See, that one's blocking it now. Oh, there we go. Boom. And we just got to make a shot with every single one. There we go. Ready to move on. I guess, so one of the reasons, Neutral, I streamed Hitman last week is because Hitman is the closest game to Splinter Cell that I can play that has more replay value, which, by the way, I want to give that game another chance. I spent most of last week really sort of getting understanding all the routes in each game, getting maximum completion on a couple of them, the first two missions at least. I'm gonna turn off this light here. Yeah, see, they're taking out their guys.
Last week it was those turrets. This week it's wall mines.
So, I use the tools they give me.
You obsessed? over them.
You have to admit, these are cool.
Try a simple dot or a small crosshair for accuracy, like the plus sign. Experiment to find what works best for you. Happy game. I have to say, that's one of the things I loved about CS2 or CSGO back when it had all of its workshop map accessibilities, because it allowed you to go in and pick from a bunch of different pro crosshairs, things like that, which was very, very convenient, very nice. And I found that for me, I liked a dynamic crosshair, having sort of a plus sign like Jaskel's talking about, and then having it widen. I don't remember if it's based on movement or recoil. I think it's movement. So then I know I'm ready to take my shot when I'm fully standing still, which is kind of nice. All right, so we do have some wall mines here that I have to be very careful of. And the way these work is if you move slowly enough, they won't detect you. And then if you interact with them when the light is green, you can safely disarm them. Otherwise, when it's red, they'll just go off and you're basically donezo at that point. So keep moving. Save right here. And we've got 2 guys posted up in this hallway. One sort of trick you can do is I'm going to set up the wall mine right here at this corner. I'm going to sort of run around. Oh, well, that didn't work. Actually, this will work a little bit better. Hopefully. There we go. Just back up to a point where they won't detect me. Should set off the mine, hopefully. Or you know what I could do? In case it doesn't set off the mine. And this will hopefully attract the other guard as well. That, or he's just going to walk this way. So I'll just drop him there. I'm going to retrieve my mine. Could save it for another scenario if needed. Okay. Take that satchel. I think we can activate the... We don't even have to. It just does it automatically. Perfect.
There's a group of mercenary programmers alive on the 3rd floor.
They're trapped behind a cluster of wall mines.
Move quickly here. We'll pass by before the lights turn on. Now, this part always kind of made me nervous because I thought that the music meant that I was in combat, but it actually just means that they're shooting at stuff. So, they're not even paying attention to me, so... Just gotta get over to this side. Disable these 2 wall mines. And as a little kid, I had the hardest time getting through this mission. I was just like, what do I do? What do I disable? But these 2 technicians actually give us important information. Carrying too many wall mines. Okay, well, I don't need it.
I need an encryption.
Okay, there we go.
Don't have any.
Why should I believe you?
There is a bomb.
What?
The Spetsnaz planted it to destroy the data archives, but they put it right next to the gas pipes. It will take out this whole floor.
How do I get there?
You will need the keypad code for the door. I think it's 33575.
Which door is that for? Security door keypad. But I don't know what that's referring to.
That geek's story about gas pipes holds up.
I'm on my way.
Take it back. You don't know.
If we just run past the mines, then they won't even bother us. They don't do anything. Sir, yeah, there's a med kit in here in case we need it. Down the line. Which we probably won't. Oh, this is probably the keypad he's referring to. Okay. Anything in here? Any goodies? You might be thinking, 2 minutes on the clock. Why aren't you moving your butt? Well, 2 minutes is actually a lot of time for this objective that we have to do. So the... What is the code? Does it doesn't appear in my bottom bar. 97531. Nope, that's the wrong one. 33575. Ads. Yes, the greatest thing ever. I'm surprised. I thought you guys all got gifted subs. Alright. Now we just need a lockpick here. Boom. 53 seconds left on the board. I think we are chilling. Cool. And that's the bomb defused.
Great work, Bishop. That could have been bad.
Another med kit. I actually never noticed this before. Ah, I see. I see. I think, well, it randomly selected at the time. In fact, someone who had just shown up to the stream that day had actually gotten a gifted sub, which I thought was pretty wild. I don't know how Twitch decides who it's going to give subs to, honestly. Oh, actually, I'm curious. I wonder if it does it based on new people, like to make them think, oh, well, yeah, I should come here more often. I get more subs. Or how that works. But, yeah, it's kind of weird. The whole gifted sub thing functions. All right, this guy's lucky. He gets to take a nap. The other guys, not so much, maybe. Well, this one will be lucky, too. They're probably going to get woken up at some point, and maybe they won't be lucky, but for now, they can count their lucky stars. There we go. Now we just got to get downstairs so we can gain access to this next room. So we don't know the code to this door, correct? Oh, that was the door from the very beginning. I remember now. Okay. Let's go downstairs. And I like to hide and let these guys run by. Perfect, perfect. I thought there was a third guy. Maybe the third guy is the one that stays back.
What is that?
He's the not so lucky one. What have we got? Frag grenades. Grenades that don't even function properly in this game. More ammo. So now we switch this. And it should allow us to move on to the next area here. Just gotta creep our way back up these stairs. See what we're dealing with. I wonder, can I jump up this way? I can. But does it actually provide a safer means of movement? Not really. So I'm actually better off going this way and going for the knockout on this guy right here. Can drag him towards the stairs. I just want to make sure that no one can hear the actual knockout sound. Alright, what does that guy's cycle look like up top? He looks out over the balcony from the right-hand side. As soon as he walks back, which is right now, I'm going to go for this one here. Cool. And, yeah, he's making his left-hand move. Right-hand move, I should say. I'll go left. And we don't even need to go for a knockout here. As soon as he turns and faces the balcony, that should be ample time to actually make our way over. Now, the only thing that might stop us is I don't know if we have access to the code. I think, yeah, we actually have to, I think we actually have to knock him out. There we go. Easy peasy. Alright, so the door code here is 1250. So here, Rainbow Six Siege games on Roblox, Rainbow Six Siege Beta, Operations Siege, Tom Clancy, Rainbow Six Siege. Really? They have all these R6 games? Yeah, it's so unfortunate. I tried finding Splinter Cell that one time, and it was just some janky game that like 5,000 people had played. So disheartening. It'd be crazy if they had a Spies versus Mercs Splinter Cell game that was actually true to the originals. I'm going to try to take these out. Switch back to our pistol. For this guy to walk by. Oh, that was close. Oh, man. I didn't know if I was going to get that one, to be honest. I wonder if I can make this move here. Okay. He's actually going to go investigate that. The only problem is I don't know what direction he's going to be facing. I might be able to trail behind him as he goes back into the pool room. Oh yeah, just as I suspected. Oh, I got lucky there. Just move him a little bit further away. And we should have a programmer here we can question for some more details as to what's going on. We look around in here. Unfortunately, can't play pool. That's too bad. So let's just go back to our programmer, see what he has to say.
Can you talk?
I don't want to die here.
Are you Ivan?
Who? No. It hurts. Please, take me to the infirmary.
So for the longest time, I just thought that was a voice line. But if you actually take him to the infirmary, he regains consciousness. Now, you do have to be a little careful because there is a patrolling guard here, and you are pretty exposed having a programmer on your back while you're trying to make that move across. So I'm just going to wait for him to go down this hall. And he stops right there, thankfully. Otherwise, I'd be in a lot of trouble. And then as he goes back, we'll make our move to the infirmary. And because I'm crazy, I like to make sure that he's properly laying on it.
Thank you. Who are you?
Do you have an encryption key?
They took it.
I actually might get shot here.
They've gone mad. I don't know what...
I need to find
Oh.
a man named Ivan.
He's not going to
Locked
notice?
himself behind the building's fire.
Enemy on the right.
Okay, that was not so smart. Dang it, I should have saved. Oh well. No big deal. Oh, I actually hit the light. Now, he shouldn't technically detect anything if I stay right here. He has no reason to walk all the way down the hall, so I'm going to wait until he turns around. Okay, I guess he does walk down the hall. Interesting. Okay, well, that was a little bit more straightforward than before. Talk to this guy. We're going to skip through all the dialogue. I suppose a better idea would be to take out the guard before I initiate this conversation, but I'm already carrying him. I'm just going to save. Man, he really comes dangerously close, doesn't he? You know what? I'm going to put him down here. Okay. So his teammate actually didn't react to that at all, which is kind of hilarious that he somehow does not see me through that window, but I guess he's so focused on the computer that he doesn't notice. Look how nice this lighting is. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is 2002, guys. 2002. This is 4 years before Roblox came out. The original Roblox. Like the original version, alpha, you know, no updates, anything like that. Can you believe this? This is how good the game looked. I will never stop nerding out about what a beautiful game Splinter Cell is. Where is everyone else? They probably had to go back to work, to be honest. What time is it? 2:26. Yeah, so they're off their lunch breaks. Or Jascal thoroughly annoyed them. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
Thank you. Who are you?
Do you have an encryption key?
Or they may just not have been available today on a Wednesday.
They've gone mad. I don't
That could have been the issue.
Find a man.
As far as like the other people who are normally in chat but aren't here today, neutral.
You must be on the 5th floor.
I think that might be what happened.
Thanks.
So tired.
Okay. Now I'm going to grab these medkits. I've got too many at this point. You are carrying too many medkits. Okay. Just wrap around. Knock out this guy over here. Dropped a satchel. Let's check this computer real quick. Nothing there. Grab the satchel. Another data stick. That opens the door for us.
Good work.
What was on this? I have so many, but I haven't been reading them. Grinko, I've gone very carefully through all the files we pulled from Doherty's machine and can find no mention of this arc. Your message suggested it would be high on the CIA's list of threats to national security, but this does not appear to be the case. We will keep monitoring Doherty's PC and hope for the best. I feel strongly that we should not attempt to insert another peephole into Langley's data stream. I do not think we will be presented with another opportunity as advantageous as Doherty. Aha. These are the technicians talking about being able to access Doherty's computer.
I'm sure you get to him first. Update on your situation. To cover our asses politically, we clued in the FBI. And we're gonna have to leave Ivan for them.
So what am I doing here?
Ivan's a technicality. All we need to trace Nikolai's is his encryption key. Get that, and we're golden.
We will ready to
All right, so we got to get the encryption key from Ivan.
We'll check it again.
How could we have missed somebody?
Listen, this order came down directly from Vyacheslav Green.
I think there is no Splinter Cell games in Roblox, but I can give you a few. Really? So that's interesting, Neutral. Do you prefer watching a Hitman Roblox game versus the actual Hitman game? Or like Roblox Rainbow Six Siege? Well, then again, I suppose that's so that you have the ability to play with me, right? Because it's on Roblox. But if you had to pick between actual Rainbow Six Siege versus Roblox Rainbow Six Siege, which one would you rather watch? I actually have the real one installed right now. Okay, that guy's using the bathroom, so this is our chance to make our move. Get in here. No data stick on this guy, it looks like.
Who are you talking to? Who's on that phone?
Please don't.
Tell me who.
Here.
I don't want the damn phone. I want you to tell me.
Just save ourselves the trouble.
Are you Ivan?
Yes. You are American? You are police?
Yes and no. The police are on their way. Until they get here, I'm the only friend you've got, and I'm not a very good one.
We have to leave. We have to hurry. They'll find us.
They made this technician look so much different than
That wasn't the deal.
the other
Deal
ones.
still stands.
I don't know why.
I'll get you out of here alive, but first you have to give me the key.
That wasn't the deal I made with the woman on the phone.
Listen, do I come to your
Who's the
job
woman
to
on the
cover
phone?
for civilians?
What?
No.
Is that Grimm's daughter?
Come to my job and tell me how to do mine.
Definitely Robloxers. Really? Why is that?
You can give me the key, or I can.
Is it because you're used to the sort of look and UI of a Roblox game and knowing that you'll be able to play it
Just give me
as
the
well?
key. I'm tired and I hate making people scream.
Maybe one of these Wednesdays I'll do a Rainbow Six Siege stream.
Find a better hiding place.
God damn it.
All right, let's grab our satchel.
You're gonna like this.
It makes me nervous when you say that.
The Russians are all over the top floor. They're gonna have to do some cleaning before the Osprey can safely touch down for extraction.
Okay, this is clear. I love how I checked the fish tank as if the fishes were going to be hostile.
Took your sweet time.
Dang, it's already 2:30. Okay, let's wrap this mission up so we can call it here. All right, so we've got two guys posted up next to this oil barrel.
What do you mean?
Don't stare.
Trouble.
This guy's got a satchel. We got to be very conscientious of this fire because it will do a lot of damage over time. Doesn't look like how many? Oh, there are 3 guys there. Perfect. Whoops. How come I can't climb this? There we go. Oh, that bar is... It's blocking the... Okay, that's fine. Not a big deal. Oh, no medkits. I forgot. Got some soda cans. We've got 2 guys walking in with Uzis, MAC-10s. I think they're Uzis. Got some more frag grenades, which, being honest, we're not going to need those.
I've spotted the enemy. Stay back.
Okay, I took 1 bullet there. No big deal. That's what we got all the medkits for, right? Let's go up here. Just gonna reload my assault rifle real quick. Pop a medkit. Oh, actually, we can pop 2. Man, we are swimming in medkits right now. I guess the game expects me to be really bad at shooting. We've got some frag grenades. I'll test them out. We'll see if they work. Or actually, we don't even have to. Yet. I don't think. I think that's all of them. Took 1 shot there. Now we're at full health. Sick. Let's go this way. I think this is the hallway where we might need to use the grenades. Yeah, this is it. If I can get close enough. I'm gonna throw 2. Whoops. Okay, there's another one still there. I wish I could switch shoulders. Where is this guy? Ooh, that was scary. He actually tried to flank me. Almost worked. I'm just gonna avoid this wall mine, keep moving past it, get to our exit here. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong thing. One is a med kit, there we go. I'm glad you made it home, Panda. What are you up to now? How's the rest of your day looking? You know what? I'm going to try going upstairs. We take out these guys here. Anyone else? Nope. We're good. Oh, look at this amazing action scene. The storm is making my head hurt. Oh. Operator's Demo. It's a sequel. Ooh, another entry point type game. That would be fun. I think it's just those 2 guys. All right, chat. We did it. We got through 2 missions. The encryption key retrieved from Ivan allows Grimm's daughter to trace a data stream back to a nuclear power plant on the Kola Peninsula of northern Russia, which is actually a DLC mission we can get to after completing the main game. There's only 2 DLCs in this whole thing, and they used to be exclusive to the Xbox, but then there was a way you could download them online, which I'm very happy I figured out how to do. American intelligence's first solid lead on the whereabouts of Combine Nicolas. All right, cool. I'm going to skip that for now. We can come back. The next mission is going to be the Chinese embassy in Myanmar. This is a pretty cool one, actually.
Your contact is in place.
This locale is probably one of my favorites.
Where do I find?
So let's go ahead and pull us out. Main menu. Call it there. Oh. Well, that was fun. Thank you guys for bearing with me, running a little bit late today. The key is just getting back on track every day, as always. As I was telling Panda the other day, if you mess up on something that you're trying to do, well, the great thing is, when it comes to sleep specifically, you always have tonight to try again. So I kind of messed up my sleep last night pretty badly. I went down the Linux rabbit hole, and I paid the price. I feel pretty awful. So tonight is my opportunity to fix it. I'm looking forward to that. Is that an Osprey? Yes, it is. It is called the Osprey in Splinter Cell. Yeah. A good eye. That was a great attention to detail, actually. Type up this list of phone numbers and email addresses for Natalie's band fundraiser so she has it for camp tomorrow. Oh, I'm sorry. I realized that you're answering the question I asked earlier. That's what you're going to do. Okay, you're going to type up a list, then try to get in touch with her dad about the NYC trip so we can get that paid off. When is she planning on going to NYC, Panda? Oh, and they have Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App for the... Perfect. Awesome. I will use one of those then. I always paying attention. You sure are neutral. Even if I'm clicking through and skipping cutscenes and things like that, you always have an eye for that detail. That's really great. But yes, it is, in fact, an Osprey. November 24th through 30th. All right. Well, I hope she gets all of her funds raised, and I will also contribute to that as well. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Panda, thank you for moderating as always. Neutral, thank you for having an eye for detail and asking Jascal so many cool military equipment questions. Will, Material Girl, thank you guys for hanging out. Alex, thank you guys for hanging out. The March in the NYC Thanksgiving Day Parade. That is so awesome. That is going to be such a fantastic experience for Natalie. And, I look forward to her going on that trip. Let me typing game names. All right. While you do that, let me very timidly look at my notifications to see. Oh, okay. It was actually don't you hate that? You get something and you immediately assume that it's something negative, but it's actually someone saying something nice. I really appreciate that. All right. Anyways. I just got sucked into that for a second. Oh, God. Oh. Yo, what's up, Jace? I'm so glad both of those things were combined. I would have, I would never have thought that the mogging and paparazzi would go so well together. Please sing Taylor Swift. I knew you were trouble. All right. Where? Hang on. I knew you were trouble lyrics. Genius.com. You open, please? Okay. So I don't know how this song goes, but I'm going to do it ABC style. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Once upon a time, a few mistakes ago, I was in your sight. You got me alone. You found me. You found me. You found me. I guess you didn't care, and I guess I liked that. And when I fell hard, you took a step back without me, without me, without me. And he's long gone when he's next to me. And is the pain over? Are you good? Do you need more of this? 'Cause I knew you were trouble, trouble, trouble when you walked in. So shame on me now, flew me to places I'd never been. All right, there you go. That's your Taylor Swift dosage for this eternity. God, even my own ears hurt having to listen to that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Appreciate having you guys on the live stream today. I am going to go get ready for work in a little bit. And I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday. I look forward to seeing you on Friday for the next stream. And have a great one. Peace out. Much love. Take care. And I'll see you soon. Also, yes, I saw the games that you listed neutral. Don't worry. I see ya. Okay, love you too, Panda. Take care. Hitman Reborn, Hitman 2, Interceptor. Perfect. I got you. See ya, Timmy.